What is up, guys? Orbital-Pilot back here once again in the world of Warthunder. So before we start, I do want to say a couple things. First of all, how is the quality? Let me know down in the comments below. After switching to my new recording software, I wanted to know what you guys thought. You may notice some hiccups every once in a while. That is simply because I was recording this in low power, and it was either wait 2 or 3 hours for my laptop to be fully charged, or deal with minor, well, not minor actually, it pretty much cuts my power into about half. So I'm kind of running on like half GPU power right now, so it may have a quick hiccup every once in a while. So this is the bf-109 F4. This is a 3.7 battle rating plane in the German line. Now, I'm sorry for this kill steal, but you know, after 3 people are dogfighting this guy for a long time, I didn't feel too bad. But you know, it was kind of unfair. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have taken those shots. But if that ever happens to you guys, someone takes your kill, please try not to be foolish like this guy was, which tries to team kill me not once, but twice, and will actually die in the process, which I just personally find hilarious, especially after I killed the F4U that was trying to get him, which is later on in the battle. So the bf-109 F4 is kind of a special plane. It's kind of like the first bf-109 that you actually fly, where you're like, wow, this, I can put gun pods on this. It's kind of, in my opinion, your first real bf-109. It uses the new body that you'll have all the way up until like the F4. I'm sorry, the G2. I don't know why I said the F4. But other than that, it's one of the best bf-109s in the game. So, real quick, I kind of want to compare it to the later bf-109s. So, the late bf-109s are great planes, don't get me wrong. But their competition, along with their flight style, kind of make them harder to fly. This is one of the planes that I take out, and no matter what situation I am in, I always have some way I can kill the enemy. I feel like I always have some advantage, something that I can do that the enemy can't, or something that this plane does so well, I know for sure that I can get on the opponent's tail. So let's take a look at this F4U. It dove down from a couple thousand meters. So we go straight into a hammerhead. Now I am sitting at 230 miles an hour. Normally, I would never be able to pull vertical, but since I'm in a bf-109, I am able to pull nearly straight vertical and take out this F4U, which had a massive energy advantage. So that is impressive, but let's take a look at my plane condition. After being shot up by machine guns and cannons and 7.7s, I still retain enough control to actually be able to go and land. Now, I believe that was my teammate. Those rounds kind of looked German. I'm not sure, though. I hope it wasn't, but I do believe that it was. Now, this is kind of where you look foolish. If someone does steal your kill, don't shoot them, especially when, you know, they're actually still fighting and trying to win the game. Because it just makes you look dumb, foolish, self-centered. There's no good qualities about it. Not to mention, it's technically against the rules. So this is where he comes and looks really dumb. This is, yeah, he must have really wanted me dead, because, I mean, I don't even understand the logic there. Now, you only have a kill assist because you were so focused on trying to kill me, and now you have to pay the repay, or the, you know, the reconstruction fee for your plane. So you lost money, you lost dignity, you lost everything. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I am sorry for taking your kill. So, in this next clip, I am going to put my plane in every disadvantage that it has on purpose. Now, I could have climbed up to those guys' altitude, but I didn't. Instead, I wanted to put myself at a disadvantage. That way I could show you guys what this plane is capable of. So I have a P-38, a couple P-51s, a Typhoon all above me. And not only are they above me, but they are a couple miles, about 1.5 miles right above me. So I am at a massive potential energy loss. They will always have more potential energy. Altitude equals potential energy. All that means, guys, is that at any time they will be able to dive down on me and have more energy than me. And energy equals life. In 95% of the cases, having more energy is always a good thing. But here's the thing. In a plane like the bf-109, where I can cruise at 350 miles an hour, which is quite fast for a plane of this tier, which, by the way, I believe this is an up tier because these are full-scale P-51s. Honestly, I don't think this plane should be fighting those, but I mean, the plane does do great against them, so, maybe that is historically correct. So, the P-38 pilot above me is a great pilot. Shout out to him. He uses his plane to just about every advantage, although he does make some crucial mistakes. So, the enemies above me are not only more powerful, but they have an energy advantage, like I said, so they should not be going head-on with a plane that has a 20 mil cannon. You just shouldn't do that ever. Now, of course, he does have 6 50 caliber machine guns, which are like pretty much flamethrowers in this game. But still, don't ever take your a chance head on unless you know for sure you can either kill the enemy or you're extremely comfortable. So the P-51 is flying his plane correctly. The only mistake he's making is that he's doing wide, sharp turns. He'll go from a wide turn to a sharp turn, which kills his energy. That's what puts him at this disadvantage. Now, I am at an altitude of 5,065 meters, nearly the identical altitude I started this fight at. So not only has he dropped speed, came down to my altitude, but now I have all the advantages on him. I turn better than him. I accelerate faster than him. He won't lose me in a dive, at least not right away. There's nothing he can do. But remember in the last game when I stole that guy's kill? Well, what comes around goes around. So, for some weird reason, I could not hit these shots. Literally to save my life. For some weird reason, I can shoot a plane, 0.6 miles away, falling from the sky, but I can't hit a dude who's, a tenth of a mile from me. I don't understand the logic there. But, it doesn't really affect me that much because I am all grinding out German jets. So this plane will give me like 1,000 RP towards that. So remember the P-38 pilot? Well, he does his job very, very well. He is specifically boom and zooming, which means I will never have as much energy as him. He's not wasting his energy with, sharp turns, which means he never really loses energy. I mean, of course, perfect machines don't exist, so through heat, they will always lose some energy, but he is not losing much. As we can see, I pull back on him, going 230 miles an hour, and he is just outrunning me. Now, if you guys don't know this, a lot of times in these early tier battles, people are afraid of the German 7.7s, which really do nothing. So I was trying to scare him a little bit. But here's the awesome thing about the bf-109. So I was going 130 miles an hour, stall speed at most planes. I point the nose down for a couple seconds and pull straight vertical. Yes, straight vertical, going 215 miles an hour, a couple seconds after going 140. Now, this allows me to do two things. A, I get shots on the P-38, which means now he is slightly damaged and I'm slightly damaged. I'll take that trade. But that means a couple things. That means one more thing. He can never be on my tail because I am going in the opposite direction, which means he would have to flip all the way back over, which is not possible in a P-38. So, 200 miles an hour. Now, I know I'm bringing up energy a lot in this fight, but it is crucial to why this plane is so good. So, after the P-38 came down from roughly 1,000 meters higher than me, I am still able to keep guns on target going 100 miles an hour in some spots. That is stunningly good. And its acceleration is amazing. It's part of what makes this plane so great. I'm able to flip back around after just stalling and keeping shots on him right here. Now, if I did have the belts, please keep in mind these are stock belts. If I had the belts, this guy would be toast. I would have killed him quite a long time ago, but being, stock belts, he is not dead, and I'm going to let my friend take this kill. So, all in all, the bf-109 F4 is an amazing energy fighter. It's one of the few planes that I feel, no matter what situation I'm in, I will always have some way to counteract the enemy, whether it be through a turn, whether it be through stall fighting, just like you saw me doing, even if they have an energy advantage. Whether it just be a straight up turn fight. I mean, I don't turn fight Japanese or whatever, but a lot of times the bf-109 can outturn things. It can even turn with Spitfires if you know what you're doing. But don't go and turn fight Spits. It's the same way a Focke-Wulf 190 can turn with, a Spit. Don't do it unless you know how to. So guys, this was my video on the bf-109 F4. If you like what you saw, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you want me to fly next, and I'll see you guys next time.